Hello and welcome to the second part of building Mould King's Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Model number is 13079, 2535 pieces. With power functions, app control, RC control, everything is here fine. Perhaps in the last video I did a mistake. I told you we finished step 6. That was wrong. This here is everything till step 5. Sorry for that. Here is step 6. Or this here. I don't know which really is 6. I believe this will be 6 and this 9. We will see. Okay, so far we've come. We've assembled all the motors. All the 4 motors are assembled. There are 2 XL motors, a servo motor and an L motor. Everything is assembled. We've assembled the wheel here, steering wheel is in, everything fine so far. The quality so far is amazingly good from the instructions and the pieces. There are not too many fancy building techniques like I expected, because the designer is Lox Lego and his Ford Mustang GT Hoonigan was a really complicated car. This here is much easier till now. I don't know what's waiting for me, but I think the worst part we've done. Most of the mechanics are in. Now I believe we'll assemble the doors and then front and back, so this will look like a real car. Okay, so I start now with the bags number 6 and inform you when I made progress. Have fun! Step 6 begins with this panel here. This is just click in, give it a nice look. This here is new. This black piece is new. The frame here is new, so we can assemble the back parts later on. And we assembled here some lift arms. The same is here to strengthen the car, the frame. There are 2 things I'm not happy with at the moment. I don't know where the battery box will be exactly. And yes, that cable here. We will see how this turns out, if this is a good way. And I don't know where to put on the lights later, because the instructions don't show you where you have to do the LED lights to lay them correctly inside the car. But we will see, we will figure it out somehow. So if I make mistakes, that's good. So I can show you my mistakes and you can avoid them. Like this here, it's better to do it underneath. But, how I said, I hope it will probably work this way too. Okay, we've done more paneling behind the driver seat here, like there. That's all finished now. It's the same on the other side. We did this frame here to have a stable frame for the back of the car. And it looks awesome. The only thing I'm worried are the cables. The rest now, everything is fine. The building techniques for this part here, they are really, really solid and well made. Building step 6 is finished, and this was really a nice one. Really, really. Did here the mudguards, or the structure for the mudguards. Get here fixed, everything is fine here, everything looks cool. Got these 3 little panels like a diffuser or something, and everything here on the other side is the same. That's really, really nice. Before I forget it, perhaps in the review or so, this battery box is 5 bricks high, 4 bricks width and 8 bricks or 8 studs long. Okay, 5 high, 4 width, 8 studs long. We have here 4, no, 3, that's not a pin. No, you can't get a pin there. We have got 3 pins here, 3 pins there, pinholes, 6 here and 6 there. And here the anti-studs, and here the studs. Okay, so I'm going to collect, sorry, the bags with the number 7, and I was right. The 6 was the 6 I thought. Here you see it, that's 6. And that was looks a little bit other than all the other numbers, that's 9. Oh, the back of the car is growing. We got here, nice. And the quality is amazingly good, no scratches at all. And here, do you see the shiny surface? No scratches, no scratches. We got 4 exhausts, more diffusers, and here another panel. That's just a jumper plate. That's great, and here's really so shiny and no scratch in it. That's amazing. The quality is perfect. Oh, a little more of the bag here. These are panels from this side, made so. And here tiles. This is a strange construction. It's a little bit weird how you put it together and how you attach it to the car. Well, I checked it 3 times. It must be alright. What I'm angry about it is we have so much colored pins, and here why is there a black pin looking out? Because I have a lot of red pins. So that's mostly not it. Yeah. They thought it was a nice idea to have a lot of right colored pins, but use it at the right place, buddies. Not just inside the red pins where you don't see it. It's much better outside. But okay, that's no real concern. The other thing is, here we have 16 and 19th length of these rubber sticks. And one should be 16, and that's a perfect match. The other should be 19, and he's much longer. So I don't know. Is this wrong, or I believe this is wrong? Because there are 3 lengths more, and in this drawing there are only 2 lengths more. So I believe these are right and the drawing is wrong. We will see. Now nearly finished with 7. Done the mudguards here with that flexible sticks and connectors. And it's the same as on the Ford Mustang GT, but here it looks better. He designed it better. He got fixed it between the front and the end to the frame, that's good. And it connects here better than when the Ford Mustang. But I don't have to look like in the instructions that it should be so. Because it's all a little bit too long. These hose, or what they are called, these plastic rubber bands, are a little bit too long. But overall it looks, give it a really nice look. And I'm not sure to click these 3 length lift arm over this pins or not. In the instructions you don't see it exactly. So perhaps it will look better when I click it over. I don't know. At the moment I'm not so happy with this. Perhaps I need a scissor to cut these rubber bands a little bit shorter. These rubber sticks, perhaps it fits better then. We will see. I get a scissor. So building step 7 is finished, and I liked 6, but I don't so like the 7. And this is, 7 was a little bit annoying. There I had to do this here, and I don't like it. I like the heck, the diffusers, that looks everything great. And I attached the battery box inside the car. I hope all cables are long enough. No, nothing will here strip or fall apart. So, okay, this was building step 7. I go to collect building step 8. And we go further. Oh, 6 was great, 7 a little bit frustrating, and 8 is great again. We built here these both sections. Here that's easy to move out, so you can connect or you come to the battery box. This here is much sturdier. It's connected here, there and there. So this is really a sturdy, cool connection. It looks great. This car has a great look from behind. What a little bit is a pity is you have removed this to get to the battery box, and if you want to recharge it, you have to plug her out. Of course, yes. The slot for the micro USB cable is here on the side. That's a little bit, yeah, not the cleverest design solution. Because the battery box won't fit in with charging position up. That's not possible. Not enough space. So it fits here perfectly, but you have to move her out to charge. That's the only thing. The rest is great and look great. Some parts left for 8. It's going forward. The first door is attached. I hope the mechanism will work properly. We will see. It's a nice angle here. Weird technique, but it works. Normally here, the instruction says I had to put one of the Veneno stickers here over the three length lift arms. But I don't think this will look really good. So we don't use them. I will use this two here for the instruments. That's cool. And here is Mould King instead of Lamborghini, or instead of the, what is it? What animal? A bull. Okay, that's not really fitting together without any gap. But that's on the finished car here. It seems gapless, but yes, that's a render picture and not a real picture. Step 8 is finished. Both doors are assembled. We assembled here the frame, or 2 frames to make the front sturdy, so we can attach all the panels we need. Everything so far is okay. I don't know if the wing doors will really open, because underneath here the construction is a little bit complicated and it's in the first 2 building step, and I did something wrong there and reassembled it, and okay, we will see. But so far he's looking really nice and cool. When he drives, that's for me the most important part. If the doors don't work, okay, that's not nice for the review, for you guys. But for me, driving is enough, but we will see. Perhaps I'm lucky and the wing doors will work. We built this structure from panels and mostly panels and lift arms, and fixed it with 2 pins here, 1 pin here, and it sits sturdy on the frame. Great. I still wonder why didn't they have so much colored pins in each color. Why not use the black ones there, or here, or there, and there, and there, and there, and there. So many colored pins and axles and everything. and then they didn't think it through. It must be easy to change a lot, but you have to build it twice and look where they are, where they sit, and change them with others you don't see inside. When you build it 2 times or 3 times, then you can manage that you won't see a lot of the dark pins, the black pins in the red or something like that. Hello! So, for me it was a long time since the last take. For you a second, for me 5 days. You see, I'm a little bit further than the last take, close to the end of step 9. But it last take, after the take, I checked that the functions are not really good working, because there was an axle too much inside of the differential. It make a noise. It was and that was not acceptable. And the door mechanism didn't work. Only in neutral position, then everything worked, and I put it to the left or to the right door, it didn't work properly. So I deassembled the whole thing. Holy Moses. 2,000 technic parts to pull apart is not a nice work to do, really not. Okay, then I built it again, so for you a second, for me 5 days, because I have not much time at the moment. But it was a good thing, because in the meantime I put my other Mould King car, the Mercedes, in storage, and the remote, because further I used the Mercedes remote. Now I used the Lamborghini remote, and it didn't work, because you see I have a little aluminium foil there. Here the head, the plus, this head. I don't know if it's on my batteries or is it the remote, but the head here is too short, the knob. He didn't get contact with this metal plate there, so I used a little bit aluminium foil, and then it properly connected. And it looks like it's the remote, not my batteries, because a viewer gave me a call and asked if I have a solution, because the remote didn't connect with the car. And then I said, yeah, I had the same problem, and you used foil. So it seems to be a problem of this remote. With the Mercedes remote, no problem. With this remote, you need foil or copper or any solution you find. Okay, second time building it was a little bit easier. I enjoyed it more, made more fun than the first time, and yes, everything so far is fine. The quality is still amazingly good, even to deassemble, but some pins are a little bit stronger than the Lego pins. So it was really work to pull this thing apart, but it was more enjoyable than the first time to build it again. This time everything so far is working. Here you see the light cable to the front. It's just a little LED strap, and I don't know what to do really with it. If it stays here, it looks awkward. Put it inside, no light goes to the front. I don't really how to manage this here. But overall, it's a really cool, nice looking car. Okay, one sad news is I going on vacation for a week, and I can't make the review part. So you're getting another video, you're looking at my moment, and this stops in about 5 minutes when I'm finished with the car. And when I come back from my vacation, my holidays, I make the really review part, so part 3 of this car with better lighting, and I show you driving and the lighting, and I give you my final opinion and thoughts about it. So sorry for this time having 3 videos for 2,500 parts, but I need a vacation. I hope you understand this. Okay, so I finish this. Bye bye. Building step 9 is finished. And yes, it's quite cool. Here we got the section here. In Germany we say the A pillar, because it's okay. A Roadster has only an A pillar. Normally we have a B and a C pillar. And yes, here we have the A pillar. I don't know the window frame. Yes, call it what you want. This here, this structure here. Yeah, and now it's really started looking really, really cool. There's only one thing I don't like. Really, it was an enjoyable build the second time more than the first time. But why there are so many colored pins? Why not use black here? Why not use red there and red there? Red there. Why use here white underneath the transparent tile, the red transparent? Why not use red or black? Why white? You see them. That's really, there's so many colored pins and axles, and they are not used with any system. So when you build it, do it better than me. I did it like the instructions, but you can do it much better. So use the red pins there and use the red pins here if you have normal pins for that. There are enough normal. These here in red, they are about 30 or 40 in red. And if you only use them for exterior purposes, not in the interior, then this car will look more awesome than now. Okay, I go and get the bags number 10. Oh, building step 10 is finished. The noises in the background is again the rabbit. Tries to go through the plastic bottom of his cage. Okay, sorry for that, I can do nothing about it. Okay, here we finished it, and it's great. It looks absolutely awesome. More in the next video, part 3. Sorry for that, but I have to go to vacation and I don't have time. So there will be a third part with the review where I show you driving, the doors, the lights and everything else, and my final thoughts and opinion about this really, really, really awesome looking model. Lox Lego. This is really a masterpiece. Not always build-wise, but looks-wise, that's a masterpiece. So, okay. When you see this video, the next day I'm gone on vacation for around 10 days, and when I'll be back, you see the review, the third part here for this model. And I have in my cellar, I have a LaFerrari Technic around 3,000 parts, and I have a McLaren P1 Technic around 3,000 parts. So write me in the comments, what do you want to see next? The LaFerrari or the McLaren P1? Okay, I'm out for 10 days. Thank you for watching, have a good time, and I hope we see us on part 3, where you see this little monster driving and lightning and dooring. Okay, bye bye.